Hi, Barrick. Hi, Solar. Hi, Ender. How are y'all doing? Just double checking. You can hear me, right?
Dimitri, are you sure those boys are going to be able to help with Sakura's treatment?
I don't believe the condition your daughter suffers from is a mere natural disorder. Therefore, contact with the anti-Udu waveforms within the URTVs will be beneficial for her.
Hypersensitivity to the synchronicity of the UMN. We never had diseases like that when the universe was still small.
UMN dive operation, phase 6 complete. URTV team commencing dive out, starting from number 660. Now opening dive pods.
That girl gave me a message. She said, please tell my mother that I love her. What else? She said, I got a seashell treasure box for my birthday last year. You tell my mother that, she'll understand.
So, the wavelengths matched up.
You were able to talk to Sakura? So, what's your name?
Rubida! I mean, URTV unit number 666.
Rubido, please keep telling me the things she says. All right?
Yes, ma'am!
Mom.
So, you want to know something funny? I think I'm starting to get sick. And I had the realization that I started getting sick just like yesterday or the day before. And that means that if I had started The World Ends With You, I would have done another fucking playthrough of The World Ends With You being sick. And I would have been so mad.
Oh, what is this place? The Uriev Institute. It's the URTV development facility, the place where I was made. It feels strange, like time has stopped. The people here can't see us? Yeah, looks like it. This place is frozen in time at a point where Sakura was alive, but why here? How do we save Momo?
It seems that these three phantoms are the key. They look like they're leading us somewhere.
Oh, right. We don't have any time to wander around. Let's go look for them. Just as I thought. The variant units have unstable values compared to the standard units. Sakura's mental wavelength seems to have a strong response to number 666.
T-waves are designed to resist Udu, but not neutralize each other. According to this data, the waveform collision will release enormous thermal energy. I mean, yeah, that's how, like, annihilation works. That's like how annihilation works as a concept. You combine a negative particle and a positive particle together, and it turns them into energy, like a near one-to-one conversion rate. Hi, Ender.
Those URTVs really are eerie. They look like children, but they're actually terrible bioweapons.
Lady, you work at the Yuriev Institute, like... So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this. Spoilers, just in case anybody is here as like purely a Xenosaga fan instead of a Blade and Saga fan. Dmitry Yuriev, Dmitry Yuriev is mentioned by name in Xenoblade 3's DLC. Uh-oh. I have to hurry up and hand that training dive report.
Sakura Mizrahi's treatment is entering phase 6.
Your laptop's freaking out. I'm sorry, Ender. Another unit from the girls' ward failed. Why are all the female tapes so unstable? How is Dmitry Yuriev mentioned in Xenoblade 3 again? So... admittedly, I don't know the full context of Dmitry Yuriev as a character in Saga yet. Like, we've literally just learned about him as a character. But he's mentioned by name in the radio broadcast at the end of Future Redeemed. Training. How many times a day do they have to die before they're satisfied? But from what I've heard, just like non-spoiler for Saga, I've heard that it doesn't line up perfectly with like the Saga versions of, or the Saga version of Dmitry Yuriev, because it's like different origins for him.
Where did Citrine go? She never sits still, just like that number 666. There's something sinister about Dr. Yuriev. He created this entire facility just for the URTVs, and he apparently has deep connection to the Parliament as well.
These guys in charge are just crazy, telling us to make an Udu simulator? How are we supposed to simulate something we don't have any data for? Like, good question.
The original idea for the URTV project, as well as the data regarding Udu, are both from Dr. Yuriev's research. Why is he so obsessed with Udu?
Piano. Sound of the piano. I can always hear it. The girl was playing it. You know, I'm really curious as to, like, you know, every Xeno series has its parallels with, like, you know, each other. I'm really curious if Xenoblade has its own version of the wave existence. You could kind of argue that the Trinity processor cores are kind of like it, but also not at all. We're on break until the next training session. Break? I want to fight. I want to fight now.
Sakura. She really can't talk in this world.
That's right. The neural pathways that recognize the outside world and allow her to express herself have been completely severed. Her electric potential pulse control was determined to be unstable, but neither medicine nor nanomachine-based glial supplements had any effect.
It's weird that restoring her membrane electrical potential didn't do anything.
Yes. But now your waveform, the particular wavelength you possess, is making up for her deficiency.
I hear my dad is researching treatment for me too. He's making a realien that's a lot like a human, and he's gonna make it so my senses are always linked up with it. That way, I won't have to make my mom sad anymore.
Sakura, you sure have nice parents.
What about you? Your dad is Dr. Yuriev, right? Don't you have a mom?
Yeah, we have one. Genetically speaking, anyway. She had a healthy ovum with a perfect set of chromosomes. That's all we really know about her.
How come you're not looking for her? Don't you want to meet her?
What's the point? So I can say, hi, you're the mother of a bunch of genetically engineered bioweapons?
Don't say that. You're not a weapon. You're a wonderful boy.
Oh, yeah? The only time we can leave the Institute is when there's a war going on.
Hey, Rubido. I have a favor to ask of you. My little sister is gonna be born soon. She's kinda different from a normal sister. I mean, my mom won't be giving birth to her, but my mother and sister. I want you to look after them for me, okay?
Okay, if she's your sister, I'll look after her. Like she was my own.
You promise?
Of course, leave it to me.
Good night, Rubido. See you tomorrow.
I was fully expecting Junior to cut in after that and be like, she died the day after. Because that seems like the sort of thing that this game would do. It's all scary. Or it's all scary. Udu's scary. The waves are scary. Hi, Jindra. How are you? I like how the running speed and the walking speed, like, are barely different. Shion learned how to power walk. But she didn't learn how to properly run. You know, the more I'm playing this, the more I'm feeling like this game, like, admittedly, I'm only, you know, 6 hours in-ish. The more I play this, the more I'm feeling like this game kind of got the Dark Souls 2 treatment of just not being as good as what came before and after, and so everybody
you
shits on it
practice along with her
constantly.
piano. If you're that interested in her, why don't you just stay there in virtual space? I'm sure she'd like that too. It's not like that.
Your concentration's been slipping lately, Rubido. It's almost time for our training in the Udu simulator. You know that, right?
Hey, I know all about it.
Why does that sound vaguely like
I'm the
Yuri
Link
Lowenthal?
Master. I'll fulfill the mission.
I can trust you, right? As long as you're here, I don't have to be afraid of Udu, right?
Of course. Pull yourself together. We're the variants. Your waveform's way beyond the standard URTV.
That face from Junior. I also think that this game is more similar to Dark Souls 2 in like, I think it's similar to Dark Souls 2 in a lot more ways than you might think with that initial thing, because like it changed the combat like Dark Souls 2 kind of did. It changed this, I believe that only the plot outline of this game was written by Xenosaga. And it made some like funky decisions that didn't really align with her vision for it, but it's about time to go get the URTVs that are on break. Dr. Yuriev's been doing some strange things lately. His facility's odd enough, but it seems he's also gathering former head members of parliament for something. Man, I gotta play Dark Souls 2 on stream one of these days. Because, like, despite what people will say about it, I actually quite like Dark Souls 2. I think that it is a very, very deeply flawed game. Like, I don't think it's perfect by any means, but I do still think that it is a very interesting game. And definitely worth playing. It's got a lot of really cool ideas that, most of them kind of didn't get reused, and then when they did, they brought them into Elden Ring. Like power stancing. Orange.
Pleased to meet you, number 666 Rubido. I am URTV number 668. You may call me Citrine.
Orange.
668? I've never seen a female type before.
Hi, Wizard.
Don't be so surprised. The original fertilized eggs had both X and Y stock. I am an X type, designed to preserve the egg's mtDNA. We'd be in trouble if the project hit a dead end with nothing but just use simple Y types.
I'd heard there was a girl's ward somewhere.
I thought the missing number was dead.
It's certainly true that a lot of units were disposed of. Unlike you male types, we have only 9 female types remaining. It's a shame, because theoretically we are superior.
Disposed of? Who do you think you are?
Have you ever noticed that their hands...
And just who do you think you are, Rubido?
Their hands only have, like, articulated index fingers and thumbs?
We aren't normal children, you know. Even if we lost control of our waveform and died, we wouldn't have the luxury of complaining about it.
You only need those two, eh? Emotion. Have no individual emotions.
Number 669 isn't like us. He doesn't react to Udu's waves. He can't defeat Udu.
Production up to number 669 is complete. We're now done with the URTV production based on Dr. Yuriev's DNA.
You're made here based on Dr. Yuriev's DNA. This is where we were calibrated for anti-Udu use.
But yeah, how are you doing, Wizard? I will say, I think so far this game's greatest sin has been the character redesigns. Like, as much as I will go to bat for a lot of the other changes that I've seen so far, the character redesigns are not great.
I can't stand them.
Or at least they're not done very well.
Just look at them. They don't even have wills of their own. All of them together just form one collective consciousness. Why is everyone up to 665 like that?
The standard types have weak anti-waveforms. It's not their fault they were born that way.
Yuck.
This is not a drill. You will initiate a UMN dive into the subconscious domain of the sleeping patient and repair her sensory impairment. This mission will also serve as valuable anti-Udu training for you.
Your descent target is a white beach. This beach is a subjective image, created by the patient that exists below her consciousness. Within it lies whatever is obstructing her neural connection. We want you to identify and eliminate it.
The beach?
I've never been to the beach.
We'll definitely have to go sometime.
I can't wait for Albedo to fuck this up somehow. I'm genuinely really, like, I'm really curious as to who voices young Albedo. 'Cause he sounds so familiar.
Why are you the leader? Number 666? You're a variant. You're a monster. Shut up, you losers! Don't make fun of Rubido! Your power doesn't even come close to his! That's enough, Albedo. They're not our enemies. It's all right, Rubido. We both believe in you.
I love how Xenosaga streams just become They just become let's do a movie night. Target point is the beach. We should reach it if we proceed north through the forest. Let's go. Oh.
We've got no time for wusses like you.
Expression and necessity. Who am I currently controlling? Okay, so Xion is another ranged-only character. Interesting. I do like how they changed Xion's weapon.
Eat this.
I don't like that Junior doesn't have a knockdown ability. Did its break zones just change? Or did I do that in the wrong order? I did that in the wrong order. I'm stupid. I'm over here, like, I'm trying to remember how the combat works because how long has it been? It's been like a full stream because we didn't have any combat last stream. It was just cutscene. How does combat work again? Look, I've been playing for hours and I haven't had a battle since then. Yeah, exactly.
Ether drive.
I like that that only did 29 damage.
Looks like it's my turn.
Momo, why are you speaking? You're not, like... You're supposed to be, like, dead currently, kind of. Brain damaged.
Eat this. Eat this. Eat this.
My personality may be turned off, but I do have a bow. And it's a bow that does a shitload of damage as well. I whiffed? Wait, why do you get a turn? It's still my turn. I boosted. What? Why did that just eat my boost? I like that this guy's attacks do, like, no damage.
Enemy analysis complete. They are insignificant.
I don't think I'm gonna get used to the new Cosmos voice. I'm not gonna lie. And I bet it's going to be entirely different when we get to episode 3 as well. Toilet. Why were we allowed to explode the poster in the toilet? So I also had a realization. Does interacting with a save point in this game heal you to full? Like, you don't even have to use, like, an item at it or anything? I wonder what planet this is supposed to be on. Like, the original Milsha, or... Like, it's kind of gotta be, right?
Hilbert effect active. Gnosis materialization complete.
This is it.
Why can I not? Okay.
Eat this. Eat this.
Wow. Holy shit, Cosmos.
The enemies have been exterminated.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, at least the story holding the game together is pretty good.
Eat this.
I don't know, like, I think from a gameplay standpoint, I think, as sacrilegious as it might be for me to say, I think I like this game more than I liked episode 1 in terms of gameplay. Like, people fucking hate this game. But like, so far, I'm not really understanding why.
Eat this.
Gotta be changing character design. Yeah, it's also very possible that it's because this isn't written by Xenosaga. I am only in the 3rd dungeon, admittedly. Yeah. I don't know. It's just one of those things where, like, even though I'm not very far in, like, unless this game, like, fucks it up really badly, which, I mean, is entirely possible. It's partially written by her. Isn't it just like the outline? It was like the outline was written by her, and then she was taken off the project or something.
All right, let's call it a day.
They scrapped everything she wrote and tried to stitch together plot beats from the outline. Oof. Takahashi was removed as director and relegated to a support writing role. From what I've heard, the DS version of this game is a lot closer to like the original vision for it, while also still kind of being hamstrung by the fact that it still has to lead into Xenosaga Episode 3. That this game also leads into, so... But yeah, I don't know why, like, I was originally a bit averse to the changes in, like, combat, but I think so far I'm liking this game's combat more than I liked Saga 1. And that's just because Saga 1's combat was such a fucking slog. Like, it wasn't bad, it was just really slow. Most common complaint is enemies are spongy. I mean, it feels like, hold that thought. I can't wait for this game to make me hate this combat system. I can't wait to clip this segment out of context and then put it right next to me being like, God damn, why do they give these enemies so much health? I'm really surprised that Cosmos hasn't really had a redesign. People didn't like the design and especially the voice acting. Yeah, that's fair.
Eat this. Eat this.
I feel like I've heard that exact blaster sound effect somewhere before. Story being stitched together doesn't help. Yeah. Why are there no shops or money? Everything we get, we have to find. Yeah, I was told about that.
I'll be sure to send you some flowers.
I feel like the no money thing was probably a response to people complaining how many different numbers they had to keep track of. I also feel like this game immediately got more points for me than Saga 1, just due to the fact that it explained how to spend my points to me, which is something that Saga Episode 1 very much did not do.
Gnosis materialization complete.
I also just realized how, like, shitty of a situation I've found myself in here.
Ether drive.
think one thing that pissed people off was how you cannot buy weapons or items, so you can just get stuck in a lose-lose more cycle. Yeah, that's fair. It's also a little bit like, I don't know how exactly they would have gone about telling you, but it is a little bit bullshit that the game doesn't tell you that you can't buy anything other than just like you not getting money. Oh my god.
La Ferrite Ital. Looks like I misjudged.
Ow. That's not great.
Looks like it's my turn.
Special. Oh, that's cool. Ow, mean to me. You turn around. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to heal before I did that, but that's fine.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
Xion, you're facing the wrong way.
I'm sorry.
I'll destroy you.
I get the feeling that I'm gonna end up defaulting back to my team from Saga Episode 1. Also, this game doesn't have front or back rows, I just realized. Why are you facing the wrong way, Ziggy? Wow, this thing is taking, like, no damage. Why is this guy taking, like, no damage?
La Ferrite Ital.
I also just realized that this game has a runaway command, unlike the first game.
Here.
Get up, Momo.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
Enemies aren't visible like the first game. What do you mean?
The outcome was decided even before the battle began.
There are visible enemies in the first game on the map. This is pure random battle. Is it? I know that these are like orbs, but we had like soldiers and stuff in the first segment where we were being chased.
Here we go.
Nope. Forbidden device. It appears to be an encephalon dive device. I'm gonna get pincer attacked by that, aren't I?
I've got no time for wusses like you.
Mean to me.
Eat this.
Really, Shion? I'm sorry, Shion, you're going on the bench. Hey, you want to come over here into the...
I wonder how long you'll survive.
Just keep fucking beating him. Why did that get rid of your... Am I just not boosting fast enough for it to carry the break over? I feel like I'm gonna have a similar experience with Final Fantasy X when I inevitably get around to it.
Eat this.
I'd like to play Final Fantasy X soon. I also just have, like...
The outcome was decided even before the battle began.
I don't know why, for some reason, whenever my brain is like, oh, I want to play Final Fantasy, I very rarely end up actually playing Final Fantasy. Because, like, I've got plenty of Final Fantasy games that I'd like to play. I just haven't gotten around to them.
I've got no time for wusses like you. Eat this.
I don't know. I like funky RPGs, even when Bravely Default 2 makes me irrationally angry.
Eat this.
I think this is especially funky, at least combat-wise. Yeah. It's got some, like, neat mechanics layered on top of it, but it's nothing, like, too out there, you know?
Eat this. Eat this. Eat this.
I am very quickly realizing, like, I'm not going back on what I said earlier, but, like, I'm very quickly coming to the realization that, like, everything in this game is very, like, everything in this game has high HP values in an effort to try to get you to use the breakpoint system. Figure out the combo for knock up or down and then punish. Yeah, exactly.
Eat this.
And then stack boosts until they explode.
I'll be sure to send you some flowers.
They really, really want you using the launch or knockdown abilities because they give you like 2 times damage output when you use them. Sippy. Okay, it might not be the best thing to give to Ziggy, but I'm giving him the ability to heal. Love that each battle has a clear time, just so you know how long that battle just took. I didn't even catch that. Where is that displayed? I'm curious. Top of the screen during the results. I always find it really odd when they try to add like ratings to battle, like to turn-based RPG battles. Like I've heard that Final Fantasy 13 does it as well, but only the first Final Fantasy 13 for some reason.
Watch the enemy closely and react quickly.
It was yet another idea they ditched. Yeah, Final Fantasy 13 is another one of those games where it's got a lot of interesting ideas that just kind of ended up on the cutting room floor due to its development.
Don't let your guard down. Stay sharp.
Oh yeah, it does have a clear time right up there. I'm surprised that that's walkable. Sorry, I just coughed directly into my microphone.
Hilbert effect active. Gnosis materialization complete.
That one, that feels more like a Final Fantasy 13-3 wizard, because the whole game is like switch costumes to change your classes. 13-1 was Prada, 13-3 was Louis Vuitton. Oh yeah, because of that was because of like the last cutscene in 13-3, isn't it? I don't want to talk about spoilers for that shit because I do want to play it eventually, but that game's ending is fucking infamous. I can't wait to try to play Final Fantasy 13-2 on stream and have it completely crack under the pressure of running on PC. Just like the average Square Enix PC port.
All right.
Should run it. It'll clunk, but it should run. 13.3 apparently has a worse PC port than 13, or not 13.3. 13.2 has an apparently significantly worse PC port than even 13.1 did, which is saying something.
Let's go.
Square Enix PC ports, expect nothing, don't be disappointed. Why did I switch? Why did I do that with Ziggy? Smooth brained activity.
Looks like it's my turn. Eat this. Eat this. Eat this. Eat this.
Everybody beat this man up while he's laying down.
Sayonara.
Hi, Catapulg. How are you? To be fair, their Square Enix's PC ports have gotten slightly better. Keyword, they're being slightly. They're still not great. Double spinning, eat this. It really depends on the game. Yeah, and sometimes they'll just randomly decide to fix a PC port like 10 years later. Looking at you, Nier Automata. Or Automata, however you want to pronounce it. I usually pronounce it as Automata, but... The Nier with 2B. That one. FF16 PC had unstable performance. That doesn't surprise me. Most of the other like Final Fantasy PC ports aren't that bad.
No time for wusses like you.
But at least from what I've heard, most of them aren't that bad, but the first two 13 games have abysmal PC ports that have to, like, you have to fix it with a fan-made mod to even get it to, like, run for longer than, like, 2 hours. 16 has a lackluster. 10-2 crashes a lot, does it? First two 13 games had amazing graphical tearing on the PS3. Honestly, like, we built this for the 360 and only the 360. Yeah. I mean, to give him credit, Final Fantasy 13 still looks good. Like, if you're not trying to, like, blow it up to 4K, like, if you're just running it at 1080, like, it looks pretty damn good at 1080. And, like, the actual cutscenes.
Bye-bye.
Like, the in-house animated cutscenes look damn good. Like, Square Enix's in-house animation studio is no slouch. Yeah, like, I don't know. PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, they have a lot of problems. But like, there is like, it definitely isn't an amazing generation overall, at least for like JRPGs. Like, it's apparently good for, like, you know, first-person shooters and that sort of deal. But like, those aren't my genre. Resonance of Fate, it was that era. Which one is Resonance of Fate? Resonance of Fate isn't the one where you're playing as the, like, immortal dude, right? That one's Lost Odyssey, I think.
Eat this.
Cool, I didn't even get to see my damage number. It was too far off screen.
Eat this.
Lost Odyssey is Immortals. I wonder if Lost Odyssey would be a neat game to stream. I have an Xbox 360 sitting in my closet that I've, like, dusted off to play one game.
Eat this. Sayonara, baby.
You like Lost Odyssey? I've also been wondering, I wonder if Blue Dragon would be a fun stream. Like, Blue Dragon is one of those things where, like, that's a game that I know next to nothing about, but it fascinates me because it's an Xbox 360 console exclusive. Which is hilarious because, like, when was the last time you saw a Xbox 360 console exclusive JRPG? It just feels wild. I think Lost Odyssey is also an Xbox 360 exclusive, by the way. It might be on PlayStation 3, but for some reason my brain is telling me that it's Mistwalker Games Works.
Hilbert effect active. Gnosis materialization complete.
Eat this.
I don't know. I find it fascinating that, like, Blue Dragon. I find it fascinating that Blue Dragon, like, exists at all. It's such a, like, bizarre. Like, I don't want to say that it's bad, but, like, it's just one of those things where it's just like, you know, it's an RPG like Dragon Quest with Akira Toriyama art as well. That's locked to the Xbox 360 of all places. And then it got a sequel on the DS.
Eat this. this.
Last Story was exclusive to Wii. How is Last Story actually? I know about Last Story because I know that it was part of a oh God, what was it called? Operation Rainfall, I think. Where people were wanting Xenoblade, Last Story, and fuck, what's the last one? Pandora's Tower.
Let's go.
I don't think I heard like anything of the game quality of like any of those games except for Xenoblade.
I'll be sure to send you some flowers.
It's fine. Characters are all right. Plot is okay. The gameplay is solid enough. Xenoblade is definitely the best of the three. Okay. Cracked tree, I guess. I guess we're just gonna move on. Pandora's Tower is similarly kind of janky as an ARPG, but not getting over is weird. See that hole? You know, I'm really surprised that I haven't run out of EP yet.
If you feeling
Whoa,
dangerous,
what
stay
are
back.
these? Information type. These are cool looking Gnosis. Or at least I assume these are Gnosis. Everything else here has been Gnosis. These guys don't have a lot of HP, do they?
The enemies have been exterminated.
I don't know. I got the list of JRPGs I want to play is endless. Also, I don't know if I actually like articulated the thought, but Blue Dragon is another one of those weird Blue Dragon is another one of those weird games that got a sequel on the DS. It sits in the same boat as Okami and Final Fantasy 12. Ow. Goodbye. To be fair, Okami Den's more of a spin-off than a sequel. Yeah, it's like a reimagining, retelling sort of deal. It's not really a sequel because I don't believe it ever references the events of the original Okami. Okay, I want to see what this box is. But yeah, I know late game, like, I know I've talked about this before, but like late generation DS games are fascinating to me because like anything around the time that like Pokemon Black and White came out, like that and older, is just this like strange, like there are so many like it's almost like straight to DVD sequels, and some people would argue that they're of the same quality, but like they threw a lot of random stuff on the DS right at the end of it. Like Pokemon Teaches Typing is on there. Pokemon Conquest is another one. Pokemon Conquest is one that I'd like to stream. Hi Renz, how are you? Pokemon Conquest is fun but slow. Also, Rhyperior sucks. Do you mean in general or in Pokemon Conquest specifically? I can only hit 4 spaces away from me. Oof. Because from what I remember, Rhyperior isn't great, like, even in like normal Pokemon. So I might be misremembering that. I'm not very well keyed into the competitive Pokemon scene. Hi Abigail, how are you?
Watch the enemy closely.
Oh, this is a rough enemy formation. Doing okay? I'm glad. I'm doing pretty good. I was fighting a pretty bad headache all day, but it finally went away like an hour before stream. Okay, so I streamed last night. And long story short, I definitely should have. I was running off of like 4 hours of sleep. I was running off of 4 hours of sleep, and when I started stream, I had a killer headache. And so I cut stream short by like an hour and a half-ish and went to bed. And then I promptly passed out for almost 12 hours straight. Like, I was out. What time zone am I in? It's mountain time. I don't remember if it's standard or daylight currently, but it's mountain time. It's 4 a.m. for me currently. And 12 hours gay.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Charging. Yeah. Eat this.
I forgot that Ziggy doesn't have any ranged attacks. I didn't mean to stalk with Junior. That was an accident. Like I said, it's gonna... This entire game, I'm gonna be fucking that up.
Here.
Like the fact that circle and X are reversed is screwing with me really badly.
Eat this. Eat this.
What the fuck is partying? How did my phone get it from okay? Gotta love autocorrect, just randomly pull in words that don't exist.
Let's go.
Eat this. Eat this.
I didn't mean to do that.
Let's go.
Eat this.
Let's go.
Jeez, these guys are doing a lot of damage. I might need to tag Momo in for a second to use heal all. That should kill because he only had 3 HP left.
Not good.
Well, now I definitely have to tag Momo in.
Looks like it's my turn.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
Holy shit.
The enemies have been exterminated.
Yeah. If I had the spot on this layout for a counter, I would definitely just manually make one and then probably give up on it halfway through the playthrough like I did with Silksong. I do feel a little bit bad about that I kept a death counter through part of Silksong, and then I very quickly oh, I fell off. I very quickly fell off of doing the death counter. I don't know. I always like having the little counters on stream just because like having a running gag like that to refer back to makes my life significantly easier. Like for Xenoblade X, for example, Xenoblade X was the first game we did it with the Tatsu food joke counter.
Hilbert effect active. Gnosis materialization complete.
Ow. Oh wait, that killed it as well? Wow, Cosmos.
The enemies have been exterminated.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yes, the enemies are spongy in this game, but I feel like there's something about this that's just clicking better for me. I also think it just has a little bit of extra, like, it feels a little bit extra, like, dynamic, even if it isn't really that much, due to the fact that your boost gauge fills up so quickly in this game.
I will show you what a real battle is like.
Oh my god, Ziggy. It doesn't force you to sit through every animation. What do you mean? Wait, what? Okay, so the enemies can still do this bullshit that I really didn't like from episode 1. They can still do the oh, you've boosted it, but I boost on top of your boost. Have a good day at work, wizard.
The outcome was decided even before the battle began.
I don't know how I keep ending up with I don't know how I keep ending up with EP for Momo, but I'll take it. I don't know. With the JRPG talk, I would really like to go back to I'd really like to go back to Bravely Default 2. I feel like I kind of didn't give that game a fair shot.
Bye-bye.
Why did I switch over to Ziggy? That was a mistake.
Eat this.
I like how these Gnosis just have like really big battle axes. I will say, like, so far the Gnosis designs in this game have been not the best. Like, I like the Gnosis designs from 1 because they feel a lot, like, weirder, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, some of these ones that we've seen haven't been too far off of the Xenosaga 1 Gnosis designs, but
Eat this. Eat this. Eat this.
eat this.
Not good.
Oh. Okay, I guess we're tagging Momo in. How are you still alive? You have to have like 1 HP. What? You have like only 30 HP left just 2 seconds ago. What? You.
Looks like it's my turn.
Okay, and then Momo doesn't have enough EP. Damn.
Here.
Mystic
What was that, like, crunching sound effect it made?
Eat this. Eat this. Not good.
I swear to God, if you attack Junior. Okay, yes, just use power enhancement. Power enhancement twice in a row.
Eat this.
3 times in a row. I am immediately immensely scared of this man. I also didn't mean to stalk there, but...
Eat this.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
Eat this.
I should have boosted into Momo. Oh, that's fine.
Overestimated enemy threat. My data must be updated.
Momo is out of EP. I wonder how the game expects me to be spending my skill points. The orb. The plot orb.
So this is the fear that Sakura holds.
Look out! Behind you!
What is this thing? Get out!
They ready? Let's spread out a cycling and take care of this. Rubido, look! The waves. The waves are coming. Hey, what are you talking about? No!
They've been infected, but we're not even inside the Udo simulator.
Oh, those are freaky looking. I like their designs though. Oh God, you're throwing me into a boss fight / mini boss fight,
I will proceed to eliminate
or maybe
the
a
enemy
normal fight. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, cool. I like the sounds these guys make.
All systems clear.
They've got like goblin energy.
We've got no time for wusses like you.
Did we get any benefit from luring them into the trap?
Eat this.
Also, Junior got poisoned or something. So did Cosmos.
I'll be sure to send you some flowers.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna walk back to the save point. I'm really curious as to how long we're gonna be in the SC domain here. Primarily because I've heard that this game is decently short. By like RPG standards, it's like a 25 to 30 hour game.
We've got no time for wusses like you. Eat this. Eat this.
Does anybody else get goblin energy from these sound effects? Hey, Sachi.
The enemies have been exterminated.
How are you? You just assumed they're goblins. No, they're corrupted children. Well, they're corrupted. I don't even know what the URTVs are like, technically. Because they're a type of Realian, but like Realians are also pretty close to being human. She just flying pressed that enemy after it was dead. She hit the enemy with the launch attack as it died, and so it just launched and then immediately came crashing down. Corrupted children sounds close enough to Goblin. Oh, we've been pincer attacked.
I will proceed to eliminate the
Oh wait,
enemy
it's not nearly as bad as I thought. Especially if they don't even take advantage of the pincer attack. Realians are kind of artificial people, yeah. I like how the combat with the Gnosis went from like, oh, you know, I actually have to think about these combats to mash the triangle button to win. Just like Kingdom Hearts 2. That's a statement that's gonna make people mad. Well, they're the same model type as Junior. Oh, lovely. I was muted when that started happening. I don't like that. It's more creepy when you take into account that that used to be a person.
I will proceed to eliminate the enemy threat.
Just gonna stock up a little bit. Oh my god, you have to do a lot to hit this guy with break.
Eat this. Eat this. Eat this.
Wait, you fuck. That's just mean. That's so mean to me. You're actually homophobic for that. Hi, Day Nightfall. How are you?
Eat this.
I meant to do circle attacks, but dying inside because you thought, or you forgot how much it sucks working in the morning. I feel that. Ow. Okay, so
Eat this. Eat this. Eat this.
I think chat, I think I really like this game's combat system. You can do some goofy ass shit with this. Holy shit.
Eat this.
Wait, how did that guy survive that?
Looks like it's my turn. Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
Thank you for hitting the one person who hadn't been damaged. I really appreciate that, actually.
Shion, requesting recovery of HP.
That's not as good as the, my appearance is down 5% Shion, I need to be cleaned. But it is still funny.
I told you to leave Rubido alone. Variants aren't monsters. You guys are just weak.
Stop it! kill him.
Rubido? Don't look at me like that! Rubido!
Wow, that was a long ass segment. I'm glad that Ziggy absolutely curb stomped that fight. Also, I'm really surprised that we're still in the simulation. We have been in the simulation for forever. There's a part of me that also feels like young Albedo sounds like young Albedo sounds a bit like what's his name, Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia. 3 units were infected with Udu waves during training yesterday.
What? What were you thinking? Number 623's badly injured.
Is that what this is about? All he's gotta do is just regenerate. What's the problem?
Regenerate?
Regenerate. Like this. See?
You idiot! Don't you ever pull anything like that again! If you die, you can't come back to life!
No, this is the right game, Sachi.
You mean... Are you saying... you can't regenerate?
Of course not!
That's a special ability only you possess.
Only me? You're both gonna die and leave me behind? No! I don't want to be alone!
Hi, Bird.
I want to die too!
Stop it! Don't say things like that! Now you're making me sad too!
Rubido, don't leave me behind!
You thought Xenogears was the one with Jesus Christ? No, that's Saga. I don't know where he comes in, but he is canon. You might be a bit confused considering that Xenogears has characters named Cain and Abel in it.
This place is always so dark and gloomy.
Time for upbeat music. Yeah, after Rubido just, or not Rubido, after Albedo just fucking blew his head off. And then grew it back. that is the second time that we have seen Albedo decapitate himself.
What is he doing?
but ever since that day, ever since Albedo learned he couldn't die, he somehow started to change.
Really?
We didn't understand. There was no way we could have understood. We couldn't know what it felt like to have a body that wouldn't die.
Death is rest for the soul. Who was it? Who said that? If the body did not die, and the fears born in the mind just continue to pile up, the world would be nothing more than an eternal prison.
Old man. In the beginning, Albedo and I were one.
Because you're both from the same fertilized egg?
No. He was literally attached to my back from conception until the 28th week. His heart was attached right around here.
What?
Occasionally, due to incomplete cell division, twins are born sharing some portion of their internal organs.
That's right. Our special abilities, the power to halt or stimulate cell growth, are both based on the same basic principle. But after we were split apart, our powers headed off in different directions. And that's why I shouldn't have just abandoned him.
Junior. Couldn't you try? Just one more time? To approach him?
So you're twins? No, we're twins.
Well, you know, we're both pretty stubborn.
Impress your friends with this one cool party trick, regenerating your head. Impress the small child that you've kidnapped by tearing your own head off with your bare hands.
I'll make the grave here. Albedo was making a grave, so I'm sure he won't, or they won't get mad at me.
This music is kind of a vibe, isn't it? It feels like the kind of music that would play in a Celeste lobby. I'm sorry. That was just me rapidly tapping the walk button, by the way. I like how for some reason this room consistently like freezes when it has to move the camera. I gotta say, like, I know I kind of said this earlier, but I came into this game with very low expectations because I knew that everybody hated it. And like, I've been pleasantly surprised so far. Like, nothing has really irked me a lot with this game.
Commencing with neural monitoring of unit number 666. Membrane electrical potential, stable. Spontaneous brainwave frequency of number 667 shifting from 20 to 28 hertz.
Calm down, children. Don't get flustered.
Stabilized, 8 hertz.
That's better, just like that.
So these are the URTVs.
We take Yuriev's glasses and give
Will
him the
they be
shield.
all right? I don't want to hurt these children, even for Sakura's sake.
I'd heard they were young, but I didn't expect them to be this young.
You're pretty sentimental for a soldier, Helmer.
I believe a soldier's duty is to protect human life.
This time, Sakura will be with you too.
Oh.
Just like last time. The target point for this mission is the beach. Albedo, Negrito, let's go.
I wonder if we're gonna have to go through this in all of the seasons. I really hope we don't, but it wouldn't surprise me. Also, chat, I fucking love snow levels. I love snow. Oh, we got pincer attacked.
Hilbert effect active. Gnosis materialization complete.
Oh, these are different enemies. Blair and Catharsis.
Eat this.
It's square triangle, not not triangle square.
Eat this.
Honestly, that probably didn't even sound like a sneeze at all. Okay, so this one is triangle square.
Eat change this.
I also have been noticing that why is this guy's attack name Jack Ketch is a killer? Who is that? Wait, it's triangle square. That was the wrong button combo again. Yeah, this right there.
They were no match.
Wait, I just realized, is this gonna make me go through the entire fucking dungeon again? It definitely is, isn't it? Okay, drive safe, Sachi. Oh wait, we should teach Junior, oh wait, we already got quick. I just haven't been using it. I appreciate that, like, you can kind of snowball a little bit with the class points. At least with the first tier. With the second tier's everything is really expensive, but... I appreciate that you could just kind of equip everything that you've bought. I should have bought Medica 2 first. I'm dumb. Okay, I wonder if mastering classes increases your stats as well. It just doesn't tell you.
If you feel in danger, stay back.
Hey, it's not your turn. Honestly, I think my biggest issue with this game so far is just the fact that it's an issue with Xenosaga Episode 1 as well. It is really silly how the enemy can just decide it's their turn, even if it breaks the rules of how the boost system works.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
Don't hit Junior. You fuck.
Good.
Let's try this again.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
I've also heard that sound effect that is used for the healing. It's used by Mario Party 6 and 7. It's for like throwing orbs. I didn't mean to do that. That was another fat finger situation.
All right.
I keep accidentally fat fingering stuff because the confirm button and the back button are swapped. Probably comes from a sound library. Yeah. This, like, there is a lot of games from, like, this era of games that reuse a lot of the same sound effects. It's like everybody found out about the same sound library at the same time. Not that that's bad, by the way. Like, I just think that it's funny. Like, sound library stuff is extremely helpful, especially because, like, making sound effects is really hard, actually. Or at least it can be. Like, trying to make specific sound effects. Chat, did you know that the sound effect for the Kevin block in Celeste is the sound designer, like, dunking his head in water? Or dunking their head in water, I don't know. their preferred pronouns. It's them dunking their head in water and just going. "Oh, whoa, 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 whoa." There's actually
I wonder
a
how long you'll survive.
piercing scream. There's actually a clip of them doing it. It's really goofy in the best possible way.
Eat this.
You know, I should play Final Fantasy VII one of these days. I've never played Final Fantasy VII. Or, well, I say I've never played it. I've never beaten Final Fantasy VII, I guess is the best way to put it. 1 HP. Awesome. Mean to me.
Eat this.
FF7 you haven't played, especially Remake. Honestly, Remake is part of the reason why I want to play Final Fantasy VII, because I have 7 Remake. It's just a matter of 7 Remake is not a replacement for a 7. It's like a very different game. In terms of like story as well.
My exterior frame has been contaminated. Maintenance requested.
That one's not as good as Shion. I need to be cleaned though. But yeah, I think I played up to Cosmo Canyon in OG FF7. Or like just, actually it might be just slightly past, because I think I made it to the Gold Saucer actually,
I will show you
which
what a
might
real
be
battle
slightly
is like.
further than that. But I made it to the motorcycle chase in 7 Remake. Well, now we know what their break combo is. It's just a pain in the ass to actually hit.
I wonder how long you'll survive.
I love how these guys spend one turn at the start of every combat, being like, I loathe blank, and then I don't know if that actually means anything. He survived with 10 HP. Awesome. Yeah, it's A, B, B. So it's circle attack from Cosmos or Junior. And then square attacks from somebody.
Eat this.
Just get this guy out of the way. Hey, look, I actually managed to knock him down. It's Cosmos' turn. Oh, that works. I wasn't even paying attention to the numbers.
Clear.
Wait, I just realized we have a... Is it in skills? What does Cosmos' swimsuit outfit look like? Probably actually swap her into the front so we can see. I was like, oh wait, we have these, don't we? Oh. Navigating these menus is a bit of a pain in the ass. Does it change her map model? It does not. This isn't open anymore. Why not? Cosmos, put on the swimsuit and run out into the snow. I mean, do you think they programmed Cosmos to be able to get cold? I can see that her model is different. She's just
Watch
really
the
far
enemy
away.
closely and react quickly.
Come on. Mean to me. The game is doing its damnedest to not let me see what Cosmos' swimsuit outfit looks like. Did I not give you Medica all?
Let's go.
How are you still alive? I would like you to stop that at your earliest convenience.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Ah, great.
Looks like it's my turn.
I love when RPGs give you the ability to like use your entire party in combat.
Mystic powers.
You mean like when they fall after being launched?
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
Wait, you have Medica yourself.
Let's go.
Yeah, it is a swimsuit. Had to lurk. Are we still in Momo's mind? Yes, we are. But we're in winter now instead of summer. I actually genuinely don't know if Cosmos's swimsuit is like good. It does give you agility +1 and skill points +10%. When it says additional 10 to 15% damage, does that mean that it's Does that mean that I take an extra 10 to 15% damage, or I deal an extra 10 to 15%? My assumption would be take, just due to the fact that, you know, swimsuit armor, but I don't know. If someone wants to look that up for me, I'd be very grateful. I just don't want to. I'm not above doing it, but I don't enjoy pausing stream to look stuff up. Oh yeah, Solar, you missed Albedo explode his own head again. Granted, this was young Albedo.
Eat this.
Welcome back, Sachi. If you had a coin for every Albedo beheading, you'd have 2 coins. Yeah. We don't have access to, oh god, what's it called? We don't have access to, the tummy laser.
I will always fight on the front line.
Extremely loud, incorrect buzzer. I wonder, like, what level you're supposed to end this game at. Because this strikes me as the type of game where you would end at, like, level 40-ish. I think Saga 1 was around there as well. And in spite of that, there are bonuses if you manage to get people up to level 99 for some reason. Yo, hi Ruthven, how are you? EP raid. How was your stream? I hope your stream was good. Welcome in, everybody. For those of you who don't already know me, hi, I'm Maddie. I'm a variety streamer. I stream lots of RPGs, lots of visual novels. We're currently chipping our way through Xenosaga Episode 2. Did the beanage not work? I don't think that beanage worked. Pretty great. Playing the beginning of Avowed. Nice. I've heard mixed things about Avowed, but I've heard like, I've heard of mixed things, but mixed things in a way that still makes me interested. Also, chat will be mad at me if I don't do the thing.
And I've also been told that I have a really nice voice.
But yeah, we're working our way through Xenosaga Episode 2 currently. So, just a warning, story shit might be confusing. Hell, it's confusing. It's confusing for, me, and I even played Episode 1. For the game facts, you take more damage from the swimsuit. That tracks. I had to ask, though.
Eat this.
But yeah, I wanted to play the rest of the Xenosaga games before Xenoblade Genesis comes out next year. You actually know a lot about the Xeno series story because it's a big interest to your brother. Ziggy is the GOAT. He's great. He's also probably one of the most fleshed out characters just by the fact that he has his own spin-off game. He has his own spin-off game that I won't shut the fuck up about.
I'll be sure to send you some flowers.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying Saga Episode 2. Like, I went in with low expectations, and I've been very pleasantly surprised. I will say, it has been really odd considering there hasn't been very much for me to voice, actually, which was a godsend yesterday because I was streaming with a horrible headache, but having played all of Saga as well as Gears before that, you're now at Xenoblade 1. Xenoblade is really good. I love Xenoblade. Presume you've been told to check Missing Year and play Pied Piper before going on to Saga 3. Yes, I have. I think what I'm gonna do is, I know that there's an animated version of Missing Year.
Watch the enemy close.
I think that what I'm gonna do is I'm going to read the or the, like, comic version of it. Like, it's not an actual comic. It's like, there is a version of it that is, like, done as descriptive text.
Eat this.
Yeah, there's a good yeah, I've seen the Pied Piper fan recreation as well. It's really neat. Just read the synopsis from the wiki that had images. Yeah, there's a version, I think it was in the manual for Saga Episode 3 or something along those lines. There's a version of it that covers, like, the Missing Year plot, but it's from I don't even remember who. It's from somebody else's perspective. But it's also got like narration and stuff going on. And so I thought it would be neat to like read it out for chat. Yeah, thanks again for the raid, Ruthwin. Also, Xenogears is really good. Like, I love the Xenoblade games to death. But like, Xenoblade 3 is probably my favorite game of all time. Xenogears is probably in second. Like, Gears is really good. Even if its second disc is a bit messy and non-existent, unfortunately. But yeah, back in
Don't let your guard down, stay sharp.
Back like last year, I played through almost the entire Xenoblade series back to back, like replaying them, because I had streamed 3 when it very first came out. And I streamed Xenoblade 3 when it very first came out, and I hadn't streamed 1, 2, and then or X. I played X Definitive Edition when it came out in May, and then I played 1, 2, and 3 back to back, starting in September and finishing in December. Like, I am obsessed with the Xeno series overall. I do have to say, like, I think so far out of all of these Xeno games that I've played, I think Saga Episode 1 is probably my least favorite. Like, I know that a lot of people don't like Gears' gameplay, but
Eat this.
I like Gears' gameplay quite a bit. I think it's aged a lot better than a lot of people give it credit for. Yeah, he's at 7 HP. I don't know why I'm doing square triangle. Square triangle is not the combo for these guys.
Eat this. Sayonara, baby.
For frame of reference on how much combat we've been doing in this fucking simulation, I say this without a shred of irony, we came into this simulation at like level 12. Maybe a little tiny bit higher than that.
I wonder how long you'll survive. Eat this.
Armia, how are you? Chat, did you know that Armia is cool and wonderful and amazing?
Eat this.
I'm doing pretty good. Enjoying me some Xenosaga episode 2.
Eat this.
The outcome was decided even before the battle began.
But yeah, we're just vibing. Lots of rocks over there. Also a crate over there. We're gonna have to reload this room multiple times, aren't we? Actually, we can probably just, if the game is nice to me, I might just be able to break the tree down, cross, and then cross again, and then blow up the rock to move it down. Biosphere? No, it's gonna make me reload the whole room. Mean to me. This is the time where I miss my double spood. No, Spoods isn't here. Double speed movement hack. The universe can only handle one Spoods. Man, it's been so long since I've done a stream with Spoods that it genuinely, like, there is a non-0% chance that most of you in chat don't know who Spoods is. Can't do this though. It doesn't make me move faster, but it does make me feel a little bit better. Yeah, Spoods is one of my IRL friends who's been in a handful of streams. Mostly Terraria and Minecraft, and a little bit of Deep Rock Galactic. I'm sitting over here. I'm genuinely curious as to how much of this game is gonna be inside of Momo's mindscape. how long are we gonna be in Momo's mind palace?
If you feel in danger, stay back.
Eat this.
Why is he in the Yamcha death pose? Chat, you can see that, right? I'm not imagining that, right? You know, I should really just buy Medica on everybody.
Eat this.
Let's go.
That would probably be a good idea.
The enemies have been exterminated.
I feel like we haven't been doing very much this game. Like, I know that I've been singing this game's praises, but I feel like plot-wise we have basically done nothing. Okay, let's go to skills. You already have Medica 1. Does Cosmos have Medica 1? She does. You don't have enough class points to... Oh, wait, that's definitely because I bought the tier 3 class that gives Junior, haste that we haven't used yet. Probably save because the boss is coming up. Man, I love PlayStation 2 era games. Like, despite the fact that I didn't play most of them, like, a lot of PlayStation 2 era games make me very nostalgic.
Covert effect active. Gnosis materialization complete.
Eat this.
Holy shit, Ziggy. Xenosaga Remaster never, instead we get crippled with infinite Xenoblade remakes. I mean, Xenoblade is good. I love Xenoblade. But I do really wish that they would give us a Xenosaga Remaster.
Eat this.
Namco's favorite move. Make a, like, have a game series that they own and then do nothing with it and just put just put the main character in other crossover games.
I will proceed to eliminate the enemy threat.
Eat this.
And no game, only cameo. Yeah.
Eat this. Eat this. I'll be sure to send you some flowers.
Oh, look. I see that door over there. Segment address number 15. Awesome. You know, I didn't even think about it. Why is segment address 15 here? I thought the whole thing with segment addresses is that, like, they were a quirk of the way that they built stuff in space. So they just, like, kind of appeared. Does Momo just have really fond memories of segment address 15? Maybe that's one of the ones from Saga 1 that gave us part of the giant mech.
Filbert effect active. Gnosis materialization complete.
Did I really not kill that guy by like 1 HP? 11, yeah. Might as well be. Rude. Mean to me.
Enemy analysis complete. They are insignificant.
hits me for 300 damage in a game where like most of the stuff hasn't been doing over 100 for a while. Yeah. Unfortunately, it seems like they swapped that voice line out for Xion. I need more HP or some shit like that. She had a dialogue where, like, when she got slightly damaged with Xion in the fight, she's just like, Xion, I need you to heal me. And I was like, it's decent, but like it's not as good as the Xion I need to be cleaned line. Also, this is new. This is a brand new area. I'm really curious to see what Saga Episode 3 will do with the combat.
I will show you what a real battle is like.
Eat this!
I'm surprised that that didn't kill. I didn't mean to do that. That was just me being dumb. Why did I boost on Junior of all people? We really need Junior to be able to have Medica on him on his own.
Don't let your guard down. Stay sharp.
Can't wait for this game to like have a sudden massive difficulty spike and just completely fuck me over. Just like Saga 1 did. This definitely feels like the type of game where it wants you to do every single encounter you come across, rather than trying to avoid encounters.
Stay back.
Welcome back, Ruthwin. How's playing in the snow? It's going.
Eat this. Eat this.
And that poison really does just chew through your health bar. I find it kind of funny that the game like had some really difficult Gnosis type enemies in this dungeon, and then it just hasn't been using them.
Let's go.
Oh wait, adding that extra attack's gonna cancel out the first. Yeah, that was dumb. I don't think it really matters. I'm already doing a shit ton of damage. Yeah.
Overestimated enemy threat. My data must be updated.
I'm still dreading the possibility that we very well might need to go through this area 2 more times. There is a very real possibility that we will need to go through this area 2 more times for each season. Like 1 for each season. And if that is the case, I'm not looking forward to it.
Gnosis materialization complete.
Eat this.
Ziggy having like fire element on his attacks by default, he is coming in clutch in this area where everything seems to be weak to fire. It feels kind of odd that there's no, like... Why is there no, like, damage for falling from launch? And 9 HP, awesome. Okay, and now we get the absolute pleasure of wailing on this guy, who I was literally just complaining about.
Ether drive.
I didn't mean to stalk. Take a shot every time I stalk by accident. You'll be drunk within the hour. cool.
The enemies have
Jeez,
been
that fire
exterminated.
damage cleaves through him. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to spice up all of the walking. Where's my ether jet update for this?
Hilbert effect active. Gnosis materialization complete.
Jeez. I didn't even notice that the thing had a turn in this turn order. Or did it boost to do that? Yeah.
I will always fight on the front line.
We just keep getting levels, like. I have to imagine that we're doing exactly what the game wants us to. Either that or we're ending up over-leveled somehow, but... I'm glad that I paused when I did, because Junior is at like no health. I find it really funny that like, despite the fact that we're not using items to do it, Momo's recovering a lot of EP just by the fact that she's leveling up constantly.
Eat this.
And Momo is very EP. Junior keeps getting hit with poison. I'm so glad that this is a game that doesn't make poison, like, persist outside of combat. Skill upgrade C's. Those give me class points. Delicious class points.
Sakura! There's nothing here today. If we run, we'll be at the beach in no time. Why not? Let's go. First, we'll cure your illness, then we'll go to a real beach.
Rubido, look!
The devil.
What do you know, Rubido? You're just like me, aren't you? Rubido's a monster too. It all makes perfect sense. Once, the two of us were one, so if I'm a monster, that means you're a monster too. Oh, this is wonderful. I'm so happy.
Wait! This isn't my shadow!
Rubido, calm down. Please don't get angry.
I'm not a monster!
Can you still feel the beating in your chest, Rubido? Can you still feel my heart buried in the right side?
Rubido, it's a trap! Rubido, no!
Chief, the encephalon field structure has started to rapidly collapse. It's not a problem with the system. It was probably another trap inside Momo.
We should have known. Albedo anticipated the likelihood of an encephalon dive.
Did you say Albedo? If he was an acquaintance of Sakura Misrahi as well, then it may have been part of his plan to bring Junior here.
A bypass intrusion into the encephalon?
Such a sweet smell, Rubido. The smell of rage evaporating off your body. Sure you don't suffer from excessive norepinephrine?
Junior!
Junior, calm down. Don't you want to make peace with your brother?
Peace? I'll have you know, Rubido and I are the best of pals. Yes! That's it, come on! Unleash what you've been holding in all these years.
I'm gonna take you down! You're gonna regret this!
Sounds like fun. Give it a try.
Oh shit, we're actually doing an Albedo boss fight?
You're mine, Albedo! Ether drive!
that's it! That's it, I love it! Suffer for me!
You can't hit me with a text box that just says Albedo's arms are numb and not explain what the fuck you mean, game.
Ether drive.
Lasse Rito Ital.
That's it! Yes, that's it! Ooh, that tingles!
Lasse Rito Ital.
Yes, that's it! That's it, I love it! Yes, that's it! That tickles!
I wonder if that's in response to me using fire element.
Yes, that's it! Yes, I love it!
So it's BCCB, seemingly, for his break combo.
Ether drive. Eat this.
Yeah, BCCB. Okay.
Lasse Rito Ital.
Look at me actually using ethers.
You haven't forgotten my powers, have you?
Eat this.
Yes, that's it! That's it, I love it!
Just gonna stock a couple turns.
Suffer for me!
You know, realistically, I should probably... but Ziggy's doing our most damage output.
Don't waste it.
Yes, that's it!
Okay, so currently what we're fishing for is we're fishing for breaking his arms. How are we exploring Junior's background if we're in Momo's mindscape? Because Momo's based off of a girl named Sakura, and Junior was familiar with Sakura.
Ether drive.
Ow.
La Ruto Ital.
Let's go.
And then this right here, this is the real Albedo. He just teleported himself in.
Yes, that's it. Ooh, that tingles.
La Ruto Ital.
Eat this.
Yes, that's it. That's it. I love it. Yes, that's it. Yes, I love it.
Okay, so now that his arms are broken, we can BCCB. So it's square, triangle, triangle, square.
Eat this. Eat this. Eat this. Eat this.
I was about to say, as long as that's not on Ziggy, that should be fine.
Take this.
Death means nothing.
Oh, that's mean. he's hiding my health from me. This is gonna down Junior. Oh my god.
So frail.
Here.
Of course.
Looks like it's my turn.
Yeah, this shit went sideways immediately.
Here.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
Ow. I didn't mean to stalk. Chat, post Angie emotes. Oh, there he goes.
No, Junior. If you fight Albedo, you'll just be hurting yourself.
Wait, Xion. Junior is losing control.
You've got to hand it to him. He's trying to control his emotions. But his body hungers for combat. We are weapons after all.
Stop!
Is Momo just about to explode?
You fell for it, my pesh.
Man, Albedo really has been like 12D chessing this shit.
You're so easy to manipulate, my mechanical angel. Miss Rahi and his crazy whims. Anyone can see that it would have been smarter not to give you human emotions.
Momo, you're awake. What about the Y data?
It's gone. The thing we feared the most these last 14 years. The key. The wheels have been set in motion. They can't be stopped.
This is it. The key to the abyss. The gospel that will awaken Milsha. Rubido, are you looking at it? Come, let us share our new world.
Junior, what's wrong?
My chest. My right side. This pain. It's Albedo's. His heartbeat is fading. It can't be Albedo.
Albedo went to go say hi to Udo and just got fucking dissolved. Wow, we're already on to disc 2? Holy shit. So, that is going to be where I end off for today. It's perfect timing. Hopefully this isn't like Xenogears Disc 2 where it turns into a visual novel. But yeah, like I said earlier, I'm enjoying Saga 2 a lot, actually. Halfway done with Saga 2. We'll see if that's actually correct. The funniest thing is that I think Saga 3 has 3 discs, if I'm not mistaken. Here, I can check real quick. No, Xenosaga Episode 3 only has 2. But yeah, I guess, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I should be back with more of this tomorrow. Hopefully. We'll see. Here is your red message. We're gonna go poke the turret tomorrow the 15th. The turret. But yeah, I should be back tomorrow with more of this, provided that I don't, you know, randomly decide I want to do something else. You know how I am. Otherwise, have a good one and take care, everyone.